Hello, we're back at it again with some more Zenless Zone Zero. Yo phone linging. Yo phone linging. Yo phone. 1 second here. I'm actually not ready yet. Yo phone linging. Hopefully all of my American friends are having a great Thanksgiving tonight. Eating good, enjoying time with family or friends, etc., etc. Stuffing themselves. Alright, where were we at? Who's fucking crying? Song Tao? These are signs of miasma corruption. How did he get out? Oh no, what happened to Qingyuan? It's only by... Song Tao is only by himself?
Senior Song Tao? What's going on? We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are all trapped there now. Many of them are severely wounded.
Belle, we don't have time to wait for Shifu and the others. Got it. Then let's get going. Wise, we'll leave Senior Song Tao to you and B-Lion.
We'll take care of him. Eels will be waiting for you there. I'll go tell Banyue Shifu and Dylan.
Benched.
But remember, Belle, Xiaoguang needs to be careful with the sword.
Relax, Junior Wise. I promised Belle I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong. Even without the Qingming sword, I'll do my best to keep everyone safe. This is the perfect time for me to show how reliable a senior I can be.
Before you step out of CBN Temple, Dylan comes rushing in with more news.
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't reach Banyue.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what Dylan said yesterday?
Ning Qian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption can't be a coincidence. And his disappearance only confirms my suspicions. Something isn't right.
Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dylan?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old residential area? That name was Ning Qian.
Ning Qian? Were his relatives among the victims back then?
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including Ning Qian's sister.
Those Banyue turned away.
Praxi, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Xiaoguang, this is what happened.
You tell Shengguang about what Banyue did all those years ago?
So, Ning Qian concealed his past and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold.
Surely you say. That is cold?
That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. Looks like that woman has been secretly orchestrating these seemingly logical events. I got an investigation report on Ning Qian this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it sound like he was leaving on a long trip and might never see them again.
Never see them again? Does that mean he's out to take revenge?
That seems to be the most likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array.
So that note I received?
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt toward Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing. It might all be Sarah's handiwork. Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy and miasma, then where will all that power go? The miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the mines?
That unvoiced dial-in says in that voice in the hollow. We still don't know why only Banyue and I could hear it. But it's clear that the voice has been trying to use my memories to plant doubt in my mind. So what exactly is hiding behind that voice trying to influence me and Banyue? Based on Sarah's actions, it's most likely that miasma in our power is or will be directed for a special purpose.
For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore. Instead, it's an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent.
As for Ning Qian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the time we've spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine.
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue?
That's oomph.
Have you made up your mind?
My mind was already clear. Ever since we left the Hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world. Amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge. The only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss, the only person who held us, as sturdy as a mountain, was Banyue Shifu.
Huh? Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquei Summit, gave us a better home. No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders, or what strict cold rules he adheres to, how could I erase such kindness? And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dialin, Belle, I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming Sword's successor. If you're set on dragging them back from the abyss, then let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ningqian make any irreversible mistakes.
Dialin!
The dial-in. The dial-in intelligent construct slurs.
I knew you were a good person.
All right, stop it, you two.
Dylan says, that choice I forced Banyue to make last night, I never thought the answer I wanted would come so soon, so simple. Using truths whispered by the dead to expose the lies of the living, that is the standard by which I enact judgment. But this time I want to use the words of the dead to give a truth to the living. Yeah, she's very conflicted on Banyue. She actually likes the guy. But is that what her intro looks like? That's so sick. After tending to the mystic's wounds,
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Swabian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It was Banyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in different places. Later, just as we were about to give up hope, Banyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went in deeper. From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he had long made up his mind to go in there.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way, so he went to investigate the source. He also said some strange things, heavy words. I don't know if they were meant for us or if he was just talking to himself.
well, what did he mean?
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Just as I suspected.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I insisted he take Bolian along.
A bunch of everybody else in Yunquei Summit is a fraud.
Shortly after he left toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. Then, the miasma that was trapping everyone appeared to be drawn towards something else and started to recede. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolian came back and reported that Banyue Shifu was trapped now. You can try scanning Bolian's memory module to find out exactly what happened. but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Banyue Shifu will be killed in that array.
Alright, we gotta skedaddle, friends. To perform an emergency scan of Bolion's memory module. Late last night, Banyue came back to this area alone. Wait, do we get to play as Banyue right now, or is it just gonna be... Oh! Interesting. Qingyuan says, Banyue Shifu, here's the situation. Qingyuan explains the general situation. There's something funny about that for some reason. Banyue says, this chaos is beyond human control. We need to find another way. I'll seek out its source to save everyone. Qingyuan says, Banyue Shifu, those of us who remain here are too injured to move. Please take Bolion with you. Having him assist you would put our minds at ease. Banyue says, alright. Being a bamboo from Yunque Summit, I'm sure it'll be able to find its way back to you by itself once this is all over. Qingyuan says, wait, Bolion will be able to find its way back by itself? Oh, he said the thing. Banyue says, to walk this world is as if to travel distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon my steps alone, but cast my companions tumbling in the dust beside me. For myself, and even more so that my companions may walk lighter, this debt must be repaid. Very cryptic, but it actually kind of makes sense. Pretty much a very, like, flowery way of saying that his sins are... It's actually his companions that... He doesn't want to risk his companions paying for his sins. And that's why he wants to pay for his sins by himself and not involve his companions, pretty much. That's very flowery language that Hoyoverse loves to use. Banyue says, back when I was doing my duty around here, parents would often voice their concerns about mischievous kids sneaking out to play at night. For their safety, special locks were installed. Only adults know how to open them. This must be something he heard in his youth and never forgot.
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious.
That guy dead? They're straight up dead. Never mind, they're alright.
He's already here?
Wait, is the dialogue volume lower? Actually, no. Banyue is just very soft-spoken. Ningqian says, Banyue Shifu, I knew you cared about the mystic's safety and would come here. Great news. Absolutely fantastic news. I think I've stumbled upon the key array core of that ancient array mentioned in the old texts. It's just that I'm not skilled enough. I couldn't fully activate the array, but now that you're here, surely everything will go much smoother. Looks like this time the miasma disaster can finally be put to an end. This place won't have to relive that nightmare again. Banyue says, where is it located? Ningqian says, there are several array pillars on the platform nearby. I'll lead the way for you, Shifu. Banyue says, alright, let's go, Ningqian. Be careful. Wait, does he know at this point?
Banyue Shifu, this way!
Does he know at this point? Whoops, wrong button. I've been playing so much like Ash and Steel on the side there that when interacting with anything, I press E. The array core is ancient, and the patterns carved into its pillars shimmer with an undying will to protect. Standing in the center, it's almost possible to feel the long-dormant earth pulsing in agony, urging the activation of the array. Upon attempting to guide and fully activate the array with his own ether energy, a cold, malicious will suddenly counterattacked. What? Hello?
Fall back behind me!
Bolion's memories regarding Banyue cut off here. Bolion says the array has been activated and is continually channeling miasma. It seems to be effectively absorbing and suppressing it. Bolion says Banyue Shifu is trapped in a miasma sphere of great evil, and even though my training has advanced by leaps and bounds today, I still can't save the two of them. Alas, what a tragedy. Bell says Banyue seemed to know what Ningqian was up to, but still went ahead and activated the array. Yeah, he figured it out. Cheng Yuan says indeed. You should hurry to save Banyue Shifu and take Bolion with you this time as well. Wait, what about the other guy? Well, who gives a fuck? Let's go.
It must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
Intercept!
1 instant, 1,000 vision!
Seal! Break! What the? Pew!
Pew! Wait, Ningqian is still alive? At this moment, the array is engulfed in chaos as ethereals come rushing out like a tidal wave. Ningqian's eyes burn with rage, his crazed words are filled with pain, despair, and twisted pleasure.
Enough! Stop dragging this on, Banyue! Stop! It's over for you! How pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Stop pretending you're a savior. Look at you! Look at the monster you become! Can't you see? Stop fighting! Just let me die here! We can both die here! You should watch me die. Just like how you watched my sister struggle on the brink of death all those years ago. Why are you still playing the merciful saint? I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years! And now the day is here. You! You don't deserve to save anyone! And you don't deserve to let me live.
Ningqian says she was the one who saved you back then, so why didn't you save her? Why? Why? Why am I doing the voice acting here? Why are these fucking unvoiced? Banyue, tell me why. Ningqian says, these 10 years, every single day, I kept thinking, if I hadn't stormed out that day, if I'd stayed, maybe my sister wouldn't have died alone like that. Survivor's guilt. Ningqian says, my life should have ended here 10 years ago. I've been waiting for so long for this day.
Since you'll be dying with me, then so be it. Guess I can finally avenge my sister. And give myself some closure.
Banyue's heavy footsteps create a deep crack on the ground, like a lonely mountain peak, covered in scars and bruises, but standing tall and unwavering. He tenaciously protects Ningqian and the area behind him, his fists swing in a frenzy of energy, every blow hitting like a tsunami, blasting the oncoming ethereals to dust. It's as if Banyue cannot feel the scratches and searing energy marks on his metal frame. The depths of his eyes glisten with a sorrow that pierces his soul, and a resolution that has long known his ending. His low, hoarse voice rings out like echoes in a deep valley, piercing through all the clamor. every word imbued with immense power.
Ning Chen, I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live!
Whoa! Never mind. 2.4 speak. Whenever a character goes like, go, you must live, I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm resigned. I must go back on my word. I've been saying like the Zenless Zone writing has been suffering as of late, but whenever a character just goes like, go, live, you must live, I'm just like, peak every time. I take it all back.
Live and see the world that your sister never saw.
Banyue's burning resolve. Burning resolve? What was Lloyd Banning's like skill? Burning heart, never mind. Banyue's burning resolve, his determination to atone for his wrongs, and his deepest and most powerful fires bent on protecting life begin to erupt. He abandons any defensive stance, every remaining bit of energy, every fragment of existence in this machine on the brink of collapse is fully channeled into his fists.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released. What a pain.
What's wrong? Oh, I love that pose.
You finally made it! Banyu Shifu and his disciple are all trapped within that array! Banyu Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyu Shifu to give up on him. And who knows how much longer he can hold them off.
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along, so close by.
Is there a way to break through or enter the array?
Break through.
The concentration of miasma is too high over there. I can't get any closer.
Fairy, scan and confirm the range of the entire array. Belle, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Fairy and I will think of a way to break it.
Got it. Let's move in that direction.
I'll back you up. Hey.
That's so awkward that we don't have any like companion
Yeah. Turn around.
to switch into for the skill.
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. We can't break through that barrier.
Break through a barrier.
Hear us? Banyu! Banyu!
Breaking through barriers. You know what we need here. You know who we need here. In the array, Banyue seems to hear familiar voices calling his name. At this point, he's fought to his limit and cannot respond. The faint voices soon grow denser in the depths of his consciousness, concealed by the echoes that sting like a silver needle.
Surrender, you clumsy hunk of iron. Why endure this endless pain? Open your core and embrace this great power. It will grant you rebirth and eternal freedom. Do you hear hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your body? Your bearings are screaming. Your circuits are melting. You have long been covered in cracks on the verge of collapse.
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary.
Oh no, he's reverting back.
Dive in. Sink into eternity. Behold how they long to accept you. Why resist? You are a part of this filth. This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, this heart must hold it fast and never let it go.
Oh shit, he's doing an All Might right now. All Might versus AFO.
So stubborn. Look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. They're the price of bearing what should never have been yours to carry. Murderer. He must pay with his life.
Your existence is a mistake. You should be eradicated. Feeling pain. It's nothing compared to the agony we feel.
Descend to hell. Fall with us.
How long can you hold on? 10 minutes. 1 minute. A second. Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you. For those souls who curse you day and night. For a bunch of rotten worms, a world that only exploits you and fears you. Suffering, exhausted. Then why trudge in vain through this hopeless mire? Give up. Give up your meaningless pain. Your very existence is a mistake, and your struggle, an even greater one. Even if I fall here, this is the path I have chosen. This is the price I have to pay. This will is like a stone, immovable, unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance, of your heavy burdens. Let everything return to nothing, to its original, pristine, blank state. Isn't that a good idea? No more bloodshed, no more disappointment, no endless penance, no duty, no guilt, only eternal release.
Several voices intertwine, overlap, and spin like an endless whirlpool of destruction, trying to crush Banyue's residual self-consciousness completely.
Belle, Fairy and I have found something.
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning. Vital signs of the survivors in the platform area are extremely weak. Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected. I've marked the coordinates. The ether flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially disabling the array core.
Array base and array core. Looks like I'll just have to give it a shot.
Great! Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the miasma that the Matrix sends to the Creator. It's a race against time. We have to hurry.
The nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up.
Okay, leave this area to me.
Okay.
Roxy, you cover Xiaoguang. The noise in the array core is getting weaker. Let's go!
She's the type of girl that says, okay. He's in disintegration, okay. Get disintegrated. Get disintegrated.
Dial 1 for complaints. If you spot an ethereal, shout for help.
I should get this Bangbu. Apparently, if you get it to 3 stars.
Intercept.
This is the last one on my end. Looks like it's up top.
If you get it to 3 uncapped, I hear that it reduces the number of agents that you need for its activated special skill. Which sounds pretty goated. Huh? Yishuan? Silence, is that Yishuan Shifu's Qingming bird? Could it have been trying to send a message? Dylan says once we rescue Banyue, we should tell everyone about this.
Hello, hello. This is the end for you.
She could just activate her own ult if there's nobody else in the party. That's pretty funny.
All 3 down.
Wait a minute.
Look to Xiao Guang and the others.
How is Dylan doing this?
Hurry back to the array core and wait there.
She doesn't have like the Yunhui Summit's like special ability. How's she doing all that?
A complaint? Too late for that. Pay close attention to what I'm saying. It worked.
Who said
No
that?
time to waste. I'm going ahead.
Wait, what?
Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for a chat.
Oh, there's Banyue. Watanna.
Hey. Intercept. Sacrificing yourself for justice, a life for a life. And you, charging into die over such a lousy trick? Where's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours?
The sins of the past cannot be atoned for. Once Ningqian is safe, you can take whatever it is you're after.
You knew about my mission all along?
Holy shit! He hit a Midoriya when versus Overhaul. He did a Deku versus Overhaul right there.
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Judgment.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Oh, ring, ring, ring. The cries and wails of endless pain, resentment, curses and despair, the sound of accusations fills the air like a tsunami.
Why didn't you save me? Why? Someone was waiting for me.
Look at what you've done, you heartless monster!
Remember our faces. Remember your tainted blood.
A machine will always be a machine. Never. I will never forgive you. Never!
Just as these waves of despair were about to devour everything, Xiaoguang and the others return and stepped onto the platform. The voices suddenly become clear and gentle, like a beam of light piercing through the dark clouds. It brings relief and warmth, cleansing all the ruckus.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Ring, ring, ring! It's so funny, like, Dylan's gimmick getting used for such a... Dylan's gimmick getting used for an emotional scene.
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way. But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe, so he can see the better days I never got to. That's all I ask.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
What's this?
But please, please, our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just to make sure Ayuan and Xiaoguang survive. Please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them. We left with smiles on our faces.
The words of the deceased fade away, and their final words come to a peaceful finish.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this?
Yeah, that's really funny.
Why? Why?
Dylan's gimmick getting used for an emotionally charged sequence here. Ring, ring, ring.
Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Ring, ring, ring.
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you.
God, I wish Ningqian's, like, NPC model at least looked even, like, half as decent as him in CGs. He actually looks cute in CGs, but when we get outside of, like, these CGs, he looks so chopped.
This is the weight of the truth.
Dylan's body sways lightly, and her expression is no longer light and joking. There's a hint of sympathy in her faint smile. Like a light piercing through the haze, it gently spills onto Banyue's gaunt yet upright body.
Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else.
Also, hi Alice. Good evening. How much is your racy skin now?
But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
I'm trying to get racy skin at 10, just for the bit. It's taking a while.
Correct. But the past cannot be...
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives.
God damn, they're fucking hitting me with that fire punch. Live. .jpg.
Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending?
90 now? Just a bit more?
You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now.
She hit him with that live. How is you? Hold on, I'm not done yet. Let's get that to 10. I'm trying to get mine to 10, so might as well get yours as well. And like, whoever I have remainder for the other friends as well. My billion reroll accounts. Is the fire punch. Live.
This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end.
Keep going. She hit the fucking Orga too, except she's not dying. So maybe it doesn't count.
This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Nylan's words finish and begin to sink in. Banyue's body trembles almost too faintly to notice. In silence, the chains that had bound him for years, forged from cold algorithms, endless slaughter, self-loathing, and the weight of misunderstanding, had nearly crushed his soul. But in that moment, as he stands tall, and they shatter with a thunderous crash.
Shokwo, Ninjin, about what happened all those years ago.
Wait a minute.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again.
Is Banyue... What faction is Banyue? He's an independent. Wait, what faction is he? Banyue is in the Zone Zero faction. Is he Krampus? That'd be so fucked up. Member of the Krampus... What? What the hell happened in this patch?
You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become human. Tylan is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed, to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
God damn, that phone was ringing.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now you've grown into exactly the person they hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
Xiaoguang gently pats his trembling shoulder. Ningqian is choking up, his voice a little hoarse. Hoarse?
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banyue Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
What? Man, these fucking unvoiced, like, parts is killing me, like... Banyue says, Ningqian, of course I remember your sister. She was the one who found me deep in the hollow and brought me back to life.
I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded.
It ruins the flow of the emotion I should be feeling in that scene.
I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school, I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything.
Okay, when he looks up like this, he doesn't look so chopped. What's with the angle here?
It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma, hoping I could save more people and complete my revenge.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the hollow. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
Ningqian says, everyone, it may be too late to say this now, and I'm too ashamed to look Xiaoguang Shifu in the eye, but there's something I must tell you. Actually, Ye Shiyuan Shifu left me a message. Bell says, Senior Ye contacted you? He fucking rewrites! Xiaoguang says, what did he say? Ningqian says he probably didn't know about my connection with Sarah, which is why he entrusted me by mistake. He trusted me by mistake. He recognized me as a disciple from Banyue Shifu's martial arts school and asked me to pass on a message, to have him look for a black bird inside the hollow. Xiaoguang says the Qingming bird. Could it be that Shifu left it behind to keep it in touch with my brother? Dylan says, speaking of that, I haven't had the chance to tell you. While I was searching for the array base earlier, I happened to rescue a black bird trapped in the miasma. I'm pretty sure that was the Qingming's bird. Oh, that's why Ye Shiyuan was looking for. Dylan says once it was freed, it immediately flew off, like it knew exactly where it was going. Judging by Ningqian's account, Ye Shiyuan must have sent some kind of message through it. But since no response came, he must have started to worry that something went wrong in transmission. So when he ran into a disciple from Banyue Martial Arts School, he decided to entrust the message that way instead. Great, thank you. My god, these rewrites, man. Oh. Xiaoguang says the only one who is capable of trapping the Qingming bird would be the creator. My brother must be all alone right there now.
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you're still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Yixuan Shifu's support.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu, everyone, please be careful. I'll deliver the news, and if Yixuan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Belle before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again.
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yixuan is gonna pop in like fucking Gojo again next batch.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? How does that make sense? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or grant her wish. Come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting on Xiaoguang to save us.
Fine, but we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
Banyue gives in and Ningqian says goodbye to everyone before returning the way he came.
All right. Now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair and turn the place upside down.
Creator correction. Sarah correction first. As if sensing something, Dylan suddenly stops and looks towards the shadows nearby. Sarah walks out, slowly with her usual enigmatic smile, as if she were just passing by, and hadn't been spying on her for long.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin?
Florin.
Spent so long as no match found in the database you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat?
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Ye Xunguang, I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
A familiar yet strange figure appears nearby. It turns out to be Ye Shiyuan, but different. Kuya! His face is filled with shock when he sees Xiaoguang.
Xiaoguang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
The siblings.
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
They're going for a yin and yang aesthetics here.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Are you in?
What? Unvoiced? Xiaoguang says, you didn't write that letter, did you? About how to break my connection with the Qingming sword?
Note? What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the Creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the Creator. Only I can open the door for the Creator's arrival into this world. Your obsession, The answer to fulfilling your tragic wish is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister. You'll definitely come, won't you?
Sarah, correction.
Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
Pained, Shiyuan glances at Xiaoguang, who has her hands anxiously extended towards him, and suddenly closes his eyes. As he opens them again, you see a look of determination.
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Bell, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
He kinda whine. Shiyuan says, I'm asking you one thing. No matter what, do not let Xiaoguang follow me. I'm counting on you. Shiyuan turns around without looking at Xiaoguang again and disappears into the ominous darkness with Sarah. Xiaoguang says, how could I possibly just stand by and do nothing at a time like this?
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out. Let's go after them.
Wise, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
That's your job.
Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. We have to be careful.
Okay. Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
I really want to know who Xiaoguang's like voice actor. She sounds so young. She makes, whoever they are, makes Xiaoguang sound like so young. She looks like she's about like the same age as the proxies looks like. Bowlion says, wait up, little master. The aura ahead feels sinister. I fear it may be a dangerous place. It's best to be prepared before going in. What the? What the?
Hey dear, what kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
It would make me choose. Let's use a character who is not cracked.
Asset confirmed.
How's Evelyn?
Relax. You're in good hands. I'll protect you from any danger.
Wait, can I use my own? I can't use my own dial.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Hello, Rep 2493 at you.
I'll protect you from any danger.
Take a deep breath. The spotlight's about to shine.
Fine, we'll run Astra Yao. Meanwhile, Sarah, who is not far away, welcomes the moment she has been longing for.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiaoguang behind my back? Why did you lead her here? We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise!
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin. Releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Sarah Florin VA sounds familiar too. I wonder who.
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source.
Oh, it's credited.
Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption. Embrace your fate.
Voice actor. Sarah. She voiced Power on the English version of the movie. She's not around for... Oh, she has the same voice actor as Vivian. That's kind of weird. Same voice actor as Fushuan. Oh, that's Oomph. Same voice actor as Casti of Octopath Traveler 2. Same voice actor as Vivian. That's Mega Oomph. Sarah doesn't look at him anymore. She raises her hands high in one direction, and her voice suddenly rises, chanting in a cryptic rhythm that nearly pierces the soul.
O supreme and sacred creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. O mighty creator, hear my plea. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe. Sarah, my most faithful servant.
No shit.
Thou hast come to the very brink of my advent.
The creator is actually Sensei Mama. It actually was her fault. Sarah looks so pretty here, though. Too bad she's gonna die.
Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. Brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to me.
So this is the Exaltus creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back.
Oh no.
I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guang and the others are drawn in too deep.
Bro's gonna die. This is a sick ass CG though. This is a nice angle of Sarah as well. Whoops. One sec.
Move!
Whoops.
Foul miasma! Be gone!
He hit a fucking Excalibur?
Abomination! This is the end for you!
Diva down! Sarah says everything is under your gaze. What do you mean by that?
It's a tricky one. Just as expected. It even tried to reflect my attack. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Abandon the mortal world.
Diva down!
Traverse the life and death shall return.
Huh? Hello, this is Sarah. Sarah, Special Investigation Squad from HSO of Hand.
Our team was caught in an operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone.
Oh shit, we're hitting a fucking flashback for Sarah. She's dead. She's dead. Wait, who's talking? Wait, don't leave me, please, save me. I don't want to die. Help me, don't leave me behind, please. Wait, who's this? Who is that? Sarah says, can no one hear me? If gods truly exist in this world, please hear my plea.
Where am I? Am I saved?
Lucky child, chosen by the will of the Creator, you are restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here.
Huh? Sarah says, what? Blood of the Creator? Who are you?
We're the Exaltists. I'm Soph, the Scribe, and the current Overseer. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you, your new home.
No, sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO? And there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin.
HIA or Hand? What? Miss, this is your final warning. If you continue, we'll have no choice but to remove you by force. Wait, what the fuck is happening here? Did the Special Investigation Squad either got buried by the HSO after their failure in that operation, or fucking alternate universes? You're kidding me. We're doing a multiverse in Zenless Zone Zero?
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator, for they are the origin of all. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face.
The cycle of cause and effect you have lain is clear. It lies within the call of salvation you have let me hear.
Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. I set my hand upon my spine, and my palm against the mortal heart. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk the path in search of the Creator.
Creator who has shown me the conclusion, I have fulfilled your promise. Please accept me.
Not good!
No, wait, she's so pretty here, though. Sarah says, oh, Creator, is this your permission for me to merge?
What? Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait.
Ruh-roh.
This presence, it's grown even stronger. That creator has returned. Oh no!
Oh no!
Brother.
No!
He's cooked.
Brother, wait for me!
See, if Miyabi was here, she would have been on the scene like immediately.
What is this? I don't care what you are. Give me back my brother! I refuse to lose anyone
is that?
important to me again!
Yeah, she hit that.
Could it be the creator Sarah's been searching for?
It is all thanks to Ye Shuyan's foolish act of defiance.
Is that
Astral Yao?
Wait!
What's she doing here?
Turn around!
Fortunately, my what the fuck? It's not voiced. The combat line.
Them.
End this hatred!
We're kind of cooking it.
Dial 2 for a chat. Spawn an ethereal. Jump! Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative.
Ruh-roh.
What could be better?
Is this how it feels like to go up against like Ryder in fucking Monster Hunter stories? What the hell?
Sing in the name of hope.
POV, you're up against a Ryder in Monster Hunter stories.
Pay close attention to what I'm saying.
Annihilate! Crumble!
It's fucking music.
Turn around!
Tremble!
Intercept! Seal!
Make the earth tremble!
The verdict is unforgivable!
Hey, get back here. How the fuck do you play Banyu? Oh, wait, we're kind of going crazy.
Dial 2 for a chat.
Nothing fall, earth shatters! Stay vigilant!
We're kind of beating the fuck out of it.
Careful!
No!
Still afraid to draw the sword? If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother!
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
She about to do it.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother would make the same choice!
Xiaoguang.
You trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great!
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it. How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly. I am Ye Shunguang, wielder of the Qingming Sword of Yunquei Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
He said the thing.
Xiao Guang. I already know.
This voice... Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again.
What?
You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Does he die?
Brother?
That can't be. Kuya. A few days later, the long silence finally breaks. Xiaoguang finally wakes up. Why says Xiaoguang's awake, Belle? You should go check on her first. To be continued in 2.5 or whatever. Why says Dylan and Banyue Shifu will be here shortly. We'll wait for you to check in on Xiaoguang before we start our discussion. To be continued.
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream. Right, where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I bring him back?
Don't worry. Let me tell you everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated, and Senior Ye, he seemed to come back to his senses.
Wait, why are we just getting a recollection of what happened? Why can't we get the fucking scenes?
He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't make out. It was clear he didn't want to leave, but in the end, he walked away alone. He didn't explain anything. All he said was, take care of Xiaoguang.
Huh?
Banyue Shifu and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like he suddenly realized something that he had to confirm right away.
White text black background moment? As bad as white text black background moment.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again. And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Swabian Temple yet. She's probably dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Yunquei Summit will be sending people over soon to investigate the creator incident.
Yunquei Summit.
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the creator's target has always been you and the Qingming Sword?
Yeah. It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming Sword to make me break the seal myself. And I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment, to devour the power of both me and the Qingming Sword.
So, do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming Sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it. I understood that the sword
Resonance, you
contains
say?
a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it. That's why I believed that the last strike would bring my brother back.
And besides that, did you feel anything else?
What do you mean?
Like, any changes with your body, or in your appearance? Your hair kinda turned white when you drew the sword.
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade, and what my brother asked me to do.
Yeah, that happened. She went Ultra Instinct.
What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite any technique spells? Or any Yunquei Summit rules?
You're busy reading.
Or maybe everything we did together after we met?
Were you going through, what's the event called again? Deep Oblivion?
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay. I'm glad.
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time things went my way, right?
She deep my oblivion.
It's just... I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again.
What? Belle says at least now we can be absolutely sure, we could be absolutely certain that from the start Senior Ye was never swayed by Sarah and the Creator. He even tried to contact Yixuan Shifu secretly.
Yeah. It seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her.
Yeah.
But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only
Limited
played along
blade
so he
works.
could get close enough to find a chance to destroy the Creator before it could take form. He didn't realize that the Creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along, and that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why doesn't he come back? He was clearly worried about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again, saying something like, he'd definitely save me. It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away, to the point where he didn't want us involved at all.
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's do just that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly.
Find out in the next episode. 2.5.
Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
The concern in Xiao Guang's eyes softens. Replaced by a quiet determination, she nods firmly, pushing down her unease, and in her gaze, hope flickers to life once more. Oh, ring, ring, ring. They're getting along nicely now, Dialin and Banyue. Not voiced, Dialin says. How's Xiaoguang doing? She just woke up, so instead of bugging her with questions, we figured we'd give her some peace. Belle says she's still concerned about Senior Ye. But after hearing that the creatures was repelled and that her brother made it out safely, she's calmed down for now and is resting.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiao Guang's state of mind these next few days.
Wait. Belle says please don't worry, Banyue Shifu. Xiao Guang only drew her sword for Senior Ye and all of us. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her condition. Dialin says she's always been tougher than we think, but that's also exactly why it's so hard not to worry about her. Dialin says back to business. What's this resonance signal you two mentioned earlier? You rust bucket!
There was so much happening so quickly that we didn't have time to investigate further.
The hard
I
R.
didn't tell you right away.
They're actually getting along pretty nicely. She actually deeply respects Banyue. I think that might have been supposed to be like a term of endearment, but if you only go through like the first half of this batch, you would think Dylan is a racist. That's so funny, like.
When the creator, or rather that power Xiaoguang fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemnian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely brief but highly similar energy resonance signals.
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltist Overseer, Mevarok. And the third one was the town.
Oh shit, we're gonna have an Avengers moment in 2.5.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Wise and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Yeah, so it's gonna be a collab between Youngquay Summit, all of the factions so far, Spook Shack, Krampus.
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth noting is the 4th signal. Fairy?
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference.
That's where we're going for the next patch.
Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again, as if hiding from something.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one? It's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be?
4 resonating signals. There must be some underlying connection we haven't uncovered yet.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the Creator, might have just been the opening move. The Creator testing the waters. Whatever it is, it's still out there, lurking, scheming something. I'll report this to Krampus and closely monitor any changes inside the Hollow.
I will also investigate further.
With Krampus and Banyue Shifu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here. Wise and I will keep an eye on the situation too, while we keep Xiaoguang company.
It's the Fraxidus!
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. A brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos again.
Cristoforo! We will meet again in Lahai Roy. I wonder who's the op for Lahai Roy. Is it just gonna be Cristoforo still, or is it gonna be like a new Fraxidus member, I wonder? I'm more excited about, like, the villains. Like, there's no Sentinel? Hopefully a new one. There's no Sentinel, so... But I feel like there's still gonna be a new Thernodian that's gonna pop up. They won't have the help of a... They won't have the help of a Sentinel to deal with the Thernodian. We're just gonna have to get in there and get our hands dirty. A little bit of elbow grease. Raw dog the Thernodian. Why says, well, that wraps things up for now. Though I have a feeling there's still more trouble ahead. There's still much about the Creator and other secrets of the Hollows we don't have any leads on yet. But at least this time and all those times before, we pulled through, didn't we? And no matter what lies ahead, you're not alone. Why says, yeah, at least we'll never have to fight alone. Well, anything else can wait until sunrise. Right now, all I want is a nice hot shower and sleep. Well, you should get some rest too. You'll need your energy for our next adventure. Badge. Meanwhile, as Dialin compiles her mission report, she is greeted by a familiar guest. Zhao.
Oh, are you here to criticize me, Senior Zhao? I thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner. You know, never been able to get along with her.
Oh? Is that a new character?
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet.
Krampus boss.
Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty now. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Ban Yue's core data and erase this unstable factor. But as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence of duty or self-inflicted downfall?
She fucking hates it here, Dialin.
Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Ban Yue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value. Hence, I deemed there is no need to erase it. As for retrieving said core, don't worry. I will introduce Ban Yue to Krampus.
Ah, okay.
Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
Okay, I figured. What about his, school? Martial arts school.
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
Yeah, for the faction bonus.
Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old folks from TOPS, the reason the boss is so interested in Ban Yue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications, which gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human.
Okay, yeah. See, Dialin is not racist. She's fighting off the allegations here. She considers Ban Yue an intelligent construct.
You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to nod in person, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful with all the potential value he brings, I'm sure she will be happy. After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right? All right, I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member.
I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others.
Krampus characters be like scheming. The conversation comes to an end with sweet but cold farewells. Dialin remains where she's standing and exhales softly.
Ban Yue, your path to redemption begins with Krampus. And it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
Yeah, Krampus characters actually make for a pretty interesting faction. Probably one of the most interesting factions so far. Might actually be the most interesting faction so far. Anyways, the skies over Y-Faith Peninsula remains heavy and grey. But for Ban Yue, the path towards a new life now lies open, and one less shadow stands in his way. The night deepens and all is silent. SCBN Temple is shrouded in hazy moonlight. A single room is lit with a dim yellow light, like a stubborn little firefly in the darkness.
On the day I secretly snuck into Suibian Temple, I saved a chubby cat.
Xiaoguang says the next time I came to the temple, I tried to pass myself off as the acting temple master, only to get caught red-handed by Junior Bell. The day we went to Yumchasin, I was wearing that casual dress. Junior Bell said it really suits me.
The storyteller at Yumchasin told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice powder, and kumquat peel.
Is this a diary, or is she writing a letter to her brother?
Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine powder. Use just a pinch when seasoning the meat. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked about...
Oh no, she's losing her memories! Jingming sword when I get you.
Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago. I wrote it all down right here.
Evil cursed ass sword. The words on the page are blurry, twisted, and morphed, as if they were about to break free from the shackles of the pages and disappear completely. Wait, that's so fucked up. Not only are her memories getting wiped, but like her perception about the memories that she's written down on a diary, that's fucked up. This evil ass sword, what the hell? A tear falls from her eye, hitting the diary with a sharp pat. After a few seconds, she wipes the damp marks from her face with the back of her hands, and her eyes become resolute again. She stares at the handwriting soaked in tears, as if trying to use her gaze to burn the words back into her heart.
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junkoi Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to. I must never forget these memories. Never.
Oh no.
Shifu, my brother, Belle, Wise, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together. I have to remember.
In the light, her lips move persistently, yet in vain, over and over again, repeating the fragments of fleeting memories that she is desperate to hold on to. Her fingers begin to turn white and tremble slightly as she grips the diary tightly. It's as if she's engaging in a desperate struggle against an invisible foe known as the Forgotten. Only the still damp tear stains on the paper silently tells the story of a young girl who in the darkest of nights used all her strength to pretend the world is still as it always was. To pretend she's still the same Ye Shengguang, whole, unscarred, unaffected by the Qingming sword. Oh fuck, we're cooked. She's cooked. Hey, maybe in 2.5 she'll be able to control the sword and she gets her memories back, or... It's kind of like a fucked up thing, like it's incorporated, using the sword is incorporated into her gameplay, right? And she loses her memory every time she uses it, so it's like when you're playing as her and whenever you use her ult, part of her is always getting taken away. That's fucked up, but evil. When I get my hands on that sword. Anyways, is there any like post game? No post game. What time is it? It's still pretty early actually. I guess we get to end the stream earlier than usual. Did they reset Pokemon Ranked? GG. They might have reset Pokemon Ranked. Oh shit, we're back. Season 3 underway. I'll play for a little bit. Anyways, yeah. But that's it for the Zenless Zone Zero stream. I'm gonna switch and play a little bit of Pokemon. Unless I forgot to charge my controllers. Let's check. Fuck me, I have to charge my controllers. Never mind, we don't get to play tonight. Bwee. Anyways, GG's, maybe tomorrow. Thanks for keeping me company. Have a good night. I guess I'll just keep using my my reroll accounts on Girls Frontline to drive down the price for that racy skin until I get it to 10, just for the bit. Damn it. Forgot to charge my controllers. I should have charged my controllers. And I wanted to play Pokemon Rank. Oh, whatever. As always, tomorrow. GG's to be continued, 2.5. Good night, good night. Oh man, when the next patch drops, it's gonna be New Year. Or we're gonna be almost New Year's. That's crazy. Anyways, GG's.